look who it is. It's a stone-cold entrance from the world number one, Yingsha, a player who has been the world number one for 160 consecutive weeks, a run dating back to July in 2022. This is going to be one of the best matches of the event. I guarantee it. We've been looking forward to this one all day. As soon as we saw that these two could meet, we were confident that they would, because they are two of the in-form players right now in the world of table tennis. And just to add to all of the unpredictability of this captivating clash, it is the first ever WTT meeting between Yingsha and Honoka Hashimoto. Our umpire in the privileged position of the head official here, Karina Vazinova. She's been doing a fantastic job so far. Let's just listen into the coin toss here.
So, red one or blue one? Red. Red for you, blue one is for you. So it's a blue. Soon, win toss, she chooses receive.
Yingsha wins the coin toss and chooses to receive at the start of this best of 5 match. It is the last round of best of 5 before we get underway with tomorrow's quarterfinals, which will of course become best of 7. A lot of people think that a best of 5 helps the underdog in some way. Let's see how this one plays out. We've been looking forward to it for a while now. They finally meet in a WTT match, their first meeting since 2019. I'm delighted to be joined by none other than the man, the myth, 3-time Irish national champion, Gavin McGuire. Gavin, we've been looking forward to this one all day, haven't we?
Yeah, we've been talking about this matchup since we saw it on the card. Yingsha, look at this, what she's been doing in the last 3 events. Champion in Singapore Smash, champion in Champions Chongqing, and slightly disappointing for her standards to be in the round of 16, losing at the United States Smash. So I'm sure she'll be looking to make up for that here today.
That's right, Gavin. She lost to Chen Yi there in the United States. No shame in that when we know how well the world number 10's playing, having eliminated Wang Menyu just today. But she's up against Honoka Hashimoto, who right now is the best defender in the world, hands down. Gavin, I've got a question for you. Have a guess what Honoka Hashimoto's win percentage is against Team China players.
Oh, come on, Fraser. You're the stats man. You and Adam Bravo. You're the table tennis encyclopedias.
You won't believe it when I tell you. 93%. It is the highest win rate of anyone who has played a Team China star more than 5 times.
Yes, that's insane, really, and that speaks volumes about the level of quality player that Honoka Hashimoto is.
And a decent turnout there on the fan vote. About 30% of you have gone for Honoka Hashimoto. She's won 2 WTT series events this year, most notably the WTT Contender Taiyuan, which is the toughest contender to win. She did so without dropping a single game, defeating Zhu Yuling, the winner of the United States Smash, 4 games to love in the final. So this will be a tough test for Yingsha. Yingsha has never lost to a defender before, but she's only played one 7 times. I think this will be the toughest defender she's ever faced. We're buzzing. We are absolutely buzzing here in the Infinity Arena. We've got an attack versus defense clash. The best attacker in the world against the best defender in the world. Let's get this show on the road.
Hashimoto to serve.
Got a full house here as well, Fraser, which is absolutely epic. We know Yingsha, everywhere she goes, she makes it a home crowd, but we also know we're here in Japan, so Hashimoto has a massive support in the arena too.
Oh, this is going to be so good. This is going to be mint. Honoka Hashimoto in the biggest match of her singles career to date. She wins the first point straight off of the backhand service, Hashimoto. This is her Champions Event debut. And she's getting a shot at Sun Yingsha. It's a good start here from Honoka Hashimoto. Gavin, talk to me a little bit about the style. She's a modern defender, isn't she?
Yeah, she's extremely modern is exactly the word I would use. She uses those medium pimples on her backhand. Normally we would see defenders using long pimples, and we would see defensive rallies where it's spin one, push one.
Yeah.
But with Hashimoto, anything goes. She loves to attack as well.
Absolutely sizzling with spin, and then a slightly more floaty chop than Honoka Hashimoto. She's constantly switching things up with her defensive game, and she'll race in, won't she, Gav, off of a loose ball and actually attack it.
She will, and what also separates her from other conventional defenders is the fact that she attacks with those pimples. So normally we would see defenders twiddling and using that live rubber to attack, whereas Hashimoto is really comfortable at using both for her attack.
Would you say that the medium pips are easier to attack with than the long pips?
Absolutely.
Oh, this is awesome play from Honoka Hashimoto. It's a dream start for the world number 11. She could get into the top 10 in the world for the first time in her career if she beats Sun Yingsha. I'll tell you what, she is more than capable of doing so. We saw it at the finals in Fukuoka. Her and Sato defeated Sun Yingsha and Wang Yidi in the women's doubles.
And going back to that point on the pimples, Fraser, I think that's the reason that Hashimoto has chosen to use medium pimples. She knows that long pimples and being only able to defend on one side is not enough if she wants to challenge the best players in the world and the Chinese national team.
You can't rely on defense alone, can you? Not against a player like Sun Yingsha or Chinese players for that matter. Not against really anyone at this event. The cream of the crop here at the WTT Champions event in Yokohama, the third Champions event out of 6 this year. Listen to the noise in here.
1-5.
This is scintillating. Oh, that is absolutely stunning from Hashimoto.
The speed at which he turns around his corner. Not only did we see 4, 5, 6, 7 defensive shots, but she spotted her chance, ripping around that corner, a forehand winner.
Audacious. We're told that Hashimoto doesn't like to train with her teammates. She only practices with male sparring partners. She doesn't want anyone getting overly familiar with her style. She needs that shock and awe factor. It's incredible that a defender can beat so many top attackers in straight games. Usually you see them win at least sort of 3-1. She's been battering people like a fish and chip shop sausage. She went through Zheng Yijing like a knife through butter. Hashimoto nearly gets that one back. Sun Yingsha is having to work his socks off here. Marlin in the corner. We're not seeing Cho Yika at this event. They're getting in the head coach for this one. They know this is a big match, a big test for Sun Yingsha.
If this is what we're seeing in the first 9 points, Fraser, what are we going to see as this match develops and both players get more comfortable, more confident out there on the court?
This is going to be a blockbuster. This is going to be a Champions Classic. She's struggling with that service. What's on that one, Gav?
I mean, your guess is as good as mine. If Sun Yingsha is struggling with a Fraser, I'm not going to be able to identify that one for you. But you can see it goes directly into the net. So clearly heavy backspin, but disguised extremely well by Hashimoto.
It's quite a high toss backhand serve, typical of a defender. Well, she doesn't look like she needs any luck right now, Hashimoto. Salt in the wounds for Xiaxia. Even though Sun Yingsha's never lost to a chopper, two took her very, very close in recent history. Han Ying at the 2023 champions in Macau. Oh, nice shot there from Sun Yingsha. And the recently retired Korea defender, Seo Won, who was actually 2-1 up on Sun Yingsha at the star contender in Lanzhou the same year. Hashimoto just 3 away from taking the opener.
Really nice placement there from Sun Yingsha, just finding that ball right into the middle of Hashimoto, putting her under pressure to get out of the way.
She's got just beautiful technique, hasn't she, Sun Yingsha? The most explosive player in the women's game. Hashimoto is sending a shockwave down the spines of the Chinese fans here.
You can hear the crowd and the tension starting to build. They're getting louder, that Sun Yingsha fan club.
Oh yeah, caught the edge, but take nothing away from Sun Yingsha. She earned that opportunity.
You can see even in the replay how much she's putting into every ball to get it back over the net, opening her body out there on that finisher.
Oh my goodness, this is just artistic.
Yeah, we haven't seen one of those yet from Hashimoto, but it's the one we talked about where she's able to step in and use those pimples to attack. No time to twiddle, and it's also something new for her opponent to deal with.
4 game points. And she takes it at the first time of asking. Tip your hats to Honoka Hashimoto. She's showing no imposter syndrome here whatsoever. She's come here with real purpose and real belief. And that is more than half the battle against the most undefeated player in modern history. She's 1-0 up here, the world number 11. She takes it 11 points to 6.